Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or messages. Come in, come on. I've got intel. Recon is afoot. The planetary energies are: the Sun in Libra creates a biquintile. This means it's 144 degrees with Jupiter and Uranus retrograde. Your true self will come out throughout the day, darling dears, allowing you to showcase your inner being to others. The result is freeing and encourages you to continue to express your thoughts without caring what anyone thinks. Fist bump. Love it. I don't hate it. Let's dive in, darling dears. Let's dive in. We're going to lead with, because you guys like the dice, we're going to lead with the dice. The red dice is the immediate intel, and the white dice backs it up. Wow. You have a 1, darling dears. The 1 is telling you to what? The key word is what? Evaluate everything. Question everything. Why? Because deceptive forces are at work, darling dears, trying to undermine your security. It could be through what? Back, front, neck tabbing, trying to cut you to the white meat. Yes, baby, the merchants of slanders are afoot. The energy of the 1 is also reminding you that you must be what? Secure within yourself. And it's being highlighted by the planetary energies as well. Speak your truth, darling dears. Don't care what anyone else thinks. Those that matter don't mind, and those that mind don't matter. Fist bump. The energy of the 1, darling dears, also reminds you that not to make any major life choices until after the next new moon, which will be on what? The 14th of October 2023, where it will be a new moon in Libra. And we're talking about Libra today, so it's very important. The energy of the 4 is about communication. So once you've evaluated everything, you must communicate your findings, darling dears. I told you, it is what it is. All sorts of communications. It also speaks about sending letters. You're going to be getting some kind of messaging coming towards you. People trying to get in touch with you. They're trying to touch the hem of your throne, darling dear, or the hem of your robe. Yeah, they're trying to approach your throne. For others, something or someone significant is going to be coming into your life today. It's going to have a profound effect on your thinking. For others, this is a love affair in the offing. Well, you better pay attention to the 1. You better evaluate everything. You better make sure you get your boozy bad ass on. Right? Eyes on everyone. Everyone gets investigated. This goes to an energy of a 5. It's just like the... Who else got this? Air sign reading. So therefore, there must be a message there for you as well. The energy of the 5 speaks about conflict, confusion, but it also speaks about change. Constructive change, darling dears. For others, it's about the versatility of what? Travel. Someone is definitely going to be traveling in the near future. The 5 is ruled by Mercury as well as Neptune energy. So that translates to Virgo as well as Pisces energy. Love it. And if we're going to take it a step further, the 4-1, lean in bestie, it speaks about what? Trouble. Somebody is having trouble with paying their bills. They can't pay their bills. They're looking for someone to pay their bills. It also speaks about someone in a marriage without children. It could be someone who's in a situation where they're in a long-term partnership but no children are involved, darling dears. They're going through debt, darling dear. It's very tight where they are. They are what? Penniless. Rock pocketos. Buddy, have you got a dime? Yeah, so they're looking for a mark. Don't let it be you, bestie. Remember, boozy badass. All days, always. Eyes on everyone. All right, let's put this back. Okay, let's carry on at a hot trot. We're going to get your runestone. Oh, if you're going to get one, let it be you rats, darling dears. This is represented by the God card, the Hierophant in Tarot. Represented by the letter U and V, the numbers 2 and 5. It speaks about somebody returning to their physical strength and claiming their own independence. It also says something is coming in with a quickness, moving quickly into what? A more healthier stage of their life. Somebody's libido is returning. Hurrah! If you wanted it to return, that is. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, the 2nd house. So it's about, obviously about your self-worth. It's also about your values, darling dears, your incomes, what you hold dear and near. Your priorities, darling dears, is going to be on the chopping block today. For others, it's about your past, your cultural inheritance. You're going to have to face it. And as we already saw with the energies, speak your truth. It doesn't matter even if your voice is shaking. You say what's true for you. The Taurus energy, the 2nd house, is about your routines as well as your ethics. But for others, it's about your vocal talent. Somebody is a singer, or they're a public speaker, or their words are going to be traveling everywhere, because isn't the Most High omnipresent? It's everywhere. You're about to kick off in a big way, darling dears. Love it. I don't hate it. This goes back to the energy of the one. Evaluate everything, especially contracts, and remember, don't be signing anything big or major until after the 14th of October, when we have the new moon in Libra. And remember, the new moon's energy will still be bandying around 3 days afterwards. The potency of it all, darling dears. Love it. Don't hate it. Right. Let's get your oracle ancestral message. We're going to go over the soul cards to see what I go on for you. Are you having a fabulous, gorgeous, lovely day, darling dears? Nothing like your own company to get your mind right. Fell right off at the back end. Yeah, you're going to have to laugh at certain situations. Use humor. Why worry when you can pray, darling dears? Putting everything in the hands of the Most High. This is the image of Buddha. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Focus on what brings you joy. It also speaks about indecisiveness, darling dears. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. I nearly said my. It could mean your. Baby. There's certain situations that you're going to have to laugh in the face of adversity. Why? Because if you go and allow yourself to pop off, darling dears, it's going to put you in a state of confusion. And when you are confused, you are indecisive. And you have to be what? Cool hand Luke. Focused, man. Yeah. Love it. So we've got the green, the heart chakra. The heart chakra represents Thursday, so that's going to be important to you. The heart chakra is ruled by Archangel Gabriel, excuse me, will play. Michael is the solar plexus, so it's something to do with your self-esteem as well, and your personal power. It's ruled by the moon. The moon is Cancer as well as Pisces energy, as well as the direction of north. You may be traveling to the north, or as I like to think, the north is what your north node. Somebody needs to go for their birth natal chart. The heart chakra also focuses on compassion, love of self and others, the connection that you make, but it has to be what? Genuine, darling dears. You don't want no one to come and use you, right? Listen, my edges just got really itchy then, blood. My edges, because you remember the last reverse friar tuck they gave you when you invited the wrong energy to sit at your tableau. It also speaks about somebody's going through grief and heartache at this moment in time. The energy of the what? Heart chakra, the green. Someone is feeling extremely disconnected, hopeless, and rejected. Element of the heart is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We've also got the root chakra as well as what? The crown chakra. But there's more purple than there is blue, so we're going to talk about the crown. The crown is the element of thought. This is about you focusing on your connection to the divine. So maybe you're meditating, darling dears. It's telling you what wisdom is for the wise, as well as use your imagination. Maybe some of you are tapping into your more spiritual side. Somebody wants you to be confused at this moment in time and disconnected, depressed. Are you? And I just had a pain in my head. Did somebody got a headache? Pardon me. It's the spiritual belch because I speaks the truth. Roof. Pinkies up. Love it. The crown chakra is representative of Sunday, so Sunday and Thursday is going to be significant to someone. It's the crown chakra is ruled by Archangel Ariel, call them at any time. It rules the south. I'd like to see, maybe you live in the south or you're traveling to the south, but I like to see it as the south node. So we have the north and the south node. Good golly and gosh, I love it. I don't hate it. Hurrah for the north. It also represented by Jupiter and Pisces. Jupiter rules Pisces, as well as what? Sagittarius of old. Well, it rules Sagittarius now, and it used to be Pisces as well. All right, let's carry on at a hot trot. So your ancestors are telling you to laugh. Not every battle must you attend, darling dears, but it's also telling you not to be indecisive. How? How do you get out of confusion? By speaking your truth, by living your truth, darling dears, according to your own rules. All right, let's press on at a hot trot. What's on the base of your deck? Good golly and gosh, didn't we just talk about grief? Someone is crying into their fist. Matthew 10:14. Someone that you had to dust off your sandals and head out. 11:11 on the counter and 11:11 fade. Highly spiritual number. Doors are opening for you. Opportunity is at your door. This is the Sacral chakra, darling dears. This is all about body confidence. Somebody's really emotional, darling dears. They're feeling extremely lonely. The emotions are all over the place. They're feeling self-conscious and their libido is low. Just as yours is on the up and up, someone is going down. Bobby Brown. Wow. The Sacral chakra is ruled by Tuesday. That's going to be significant to someone, as well as it's ruled by Archangel Hanael, as well as Venus. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. We're talking about Libra today. Your emotions and your relationships are going to be what coming to the forefront, but it's about your self-worth. The Sacral chakra also rules your creativity. It's about somebody realizing that they're an empath. They're taking on other people's emotions. Listen, you better stop that shiznai. Protect yourself when you're speaking to people, and especially new people or even people that you know, right? Always fold your arms, darling dears, or cross your legs. This is protecting your own energy. Yes, it is, darling dears, and not taking on their issues. Even if the person is, you adore the person, darling dears, don't take on their energy, because you don't want to be what? Losing your hairline over someone else's shiznai. Remember I told you that? Right, let's press on. Let's press on. And talking about somebody, remember, darling dears, you may forget what someone did to you, darling dears, but you will never forget how it made you feel. That's just answered a conundrum for someone, because I don't know where that came from. Let's get some quick messages on the tableau, then we're going to press on. What's this? It's Rich White Lady season on Kether as well as Malkuth. What did I say? Do you see rich white ladies tussling or arguing with no one? They get a team, darling dear. No. Listen, don't cast your pearls before a swine. Somebody's definitely going to want all sorts of smoke with you, darling dears, especially when you speak the truth, especially when the truth highlights their bad behaviors. Seedy ways. That's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take them all, but I will take 1, 2, and 3 that I've seen 4 now. But you're about to boss up on someone, darling dears. They don't like it. They better learn to love it. You made me feel like nothing. Ooh, is it the swang that you've cast your pearls before? Love you from a distance. Yes, it is. Not for all the tea in China. You ain't taking someone back. Forgive and keep it pushing. Didn't I just say that? Yeah, you may forget exactly what someone did, but you will never forget how someone made you feel. This is why you must always, remember, darling dears, it's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. You don't know whom you are being rude to, darling dears. You could be addressing an earth angel, someone sent to change your life. All right. Let's get some tarot on the tableau and break down these cards. Let's get a deck I haven't used. Let me use my original Rider-Waite deck. Base of the deck, you're about to get your wish fulfillment. The universe is giving you the proverbial genie in the bottle and saying, whatever you like. Emotional fulfillment, darling. 9 of Cups in the upright. This is about balance coming into your life as well as joy. The same operative word that is amongst the heart chakra, and the sacral chakra. The heart is green and orange, so green and orange. So we had green, orange, and purple. Those colors are important to someone this week. Okay. All right. It also speaks about abundance, darling dears. Not only emotional fulfillment, but abundance is on its way. This is about you, what? Creating that happy vibe so that you are in, what? Receptive mode, darling dear. Expectation mode. Alright. So why is it rich white lady season, other than the fact that you are fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely? Is it because you took a risk? Matthew 6:27. Look, I can't make it up. You're about to get your emotional fulfillment, darling dears. Yep, in the form of abundance. Wow. Booyah. This is new opportunities. The Ace of Pentacles is about a return to health. It's about you manifesting what you truly deserve. It's showing that your growth game is off the chizayin. It's being recognized. And you're about to be gifted with what? Emotional stability. Remember, in Rich White Lady season, we don't tussle and tongue wrestle with no one. We get a team. Why? Because you've got something to lose and they don't. They, them, and your spiritual leverage, darling dears. Your spiritual pay grade. When you cast your pearls before a swine, darling dears, you put yourself in the bargain bucket. What's this? You've got a message coming in from a swine, darling dear. Yeah, a swine. What do they want? Trying to message you. It also speaks about travel. You may be moving. Listen, somebody's going to start telling you they're thinking more clearly about how they effed you over. Maybe they want to do it again. I don't know. We have what? 2 8s, darling dears, on the tableau. This speaks about what? This person is only feeling regret briefly, darling dears. Why? Because they as soon as they get you back, or you allow them back into your hemisphere, they're going to revert back to what? The biggest snake of them all. A snake only sheds its skin to become a bigger snake. Base of the deck, the truth, King of Swords. Somebody was emotionally cold towards you. You made me feel like nothing. Yeah, this is a past person who's got nostalgia about you, darling dears. They're seeing the opportunities you're creating for yourself. The Wheel of Fortune, I can't make it up. It also speaks about your travel. Foreign people on foreign lands, or traveling to distant lands, or someone from a distant land is trying to get in contact with you. They want to get in contact with you. They would like to create some spontaneous sex. That message is not for everyone. But it also speaks about your evolution. The Wheel of Fortune is a karma card, darling dears. And you, listen, it's telling you not to tongue wrestle or fight with anyone that made you feel like she's naive. Why? Because karma has found their address. Remember I told you that. Love you from a distance. What does that mean? High Priestess, listening to your intuition. The High Priestess is also the mistress card. Somebody's involved with a mistress, darling dear. And it's what? On the rinse and repeat of negative cycle. Good golly and gosh. No change here, darling dears. The Judgment card on its face tells me that this person is low self-esteem. They've got a lot of self-doubt. They're unwilling to learn new things. And they're sitting deep-seated within their karmic cycle. Wow. In a mistress situation that they manifested, darling dear. That's their business. What's this? Not for all the tea in China. Not what for all the tea in China? The King of Wands. Nobody don't want the King of Wands. No. No one wants to be with the King of Wands. The King of Wands looks good, but this person is what? Living in the past. They're looking at you, darling dears, knowing that you're highly intuitive. You may be a tarot reader. You may be a spiritual healer. Your words may be healing. You're writing. You could be a cook and you've got the healing hands. Yes, baby, this King of Wands loves the attention of others. Loves to have the persona that they have the full package. But what's going on in the background? They're probably sleeping on someone's floor. Yes! Or their sofa. They have this particular King of Wands doesn't have it all together. What did I say? 5 of Wands. This goes to 6 of Wands. They want to make things look like they're winning at this moment in time. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But this person is looking at the High Priestess. This is you, High Priest or Priestess. They're also looking at the mistress that they chose in a situation where it's Guantanamo Bay. On what? On Jags. This person is unable to balance out their time as well as their energies. It also speaks about some kind of, pardon me, that's the truth. Roof, pinkies up. Yeah, health issue. No healing in the situation. They got something that's not healing. Something that is not quite washing off. Really? What is it? What is it? They'll never tell, darling dears. This person also has what? A lot of hatred for you. This person was always an enemy to you. Moon card. Shady Bogady, darling dears. Shady Bogady. But it's about you using your discernment, because you're about to move into a new cycle. This person cheated on you and now they're being cheated. Listen, well, they chose that shiznai. That's their business, mate. Tell them at the back. What's this? Forgive and keep it pushing. I told you. You may forget exactly what someone did, but you will never forget how it made you feel. What are you supposed to be forgiving? Look at this, telling you to fall back. This is about the rest and recuperation from a situation. I don't know, card just fell on the floor. It's on the floor, it's coming through the door. He was dealing with a high commander Decepticon, or should I say Terracon. This is a narcissist. If you're co-parenting with this person has decided to be a sleeping partner, darling dears. Forgive them and keep it pushing. At least you have the you are the one that's going to influence your progeny. They're going to see your strength and how you overcame. This person is bitter and jealous. They haven't stopped talking about you. They feel relaxed when your name is on the tip of their tongue. What's this? And every word they say is a flipping lie. Listen, the King of Swords, this person is emotionally cold, manipulative. This is somebody who gathers information to use it against someone, darling dear. Yes, they've got a listening ear and a running mouth as soon as you get on their bad side. And how do you do that? By not doing what they want. What's this? Yeah, Divine is telling you to be strong. God has entered the building. Don't get involved in what? Petty arguments. This is avoiding drama. Strength card also again speaks about your health. Somebody's having a miracle return to health. Yeah, after the what? Leaving a toxic situation. Yeah, I think that's going to be the name of this reading. You may forget what they did, but you will never forget how it made you feel. Let's get a fresh deck and get some new energies out. All right. I'm going to go with the green cards. See what the green... We've got to split the deck because it's such a big deck. There's 120 cards in each deck. We've got Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Right? An Earth sign is bringing false allegations. So they're speaking out their gingivitis mouth, darling. They're lying on you. Listen, we don't... Listen, let them lie and tell you. Matter of fact, they can add more to it. We don't care. Why? Too busy getting great and living your best life. You ain't going back and forth with no ninjas. No! False allegations. Earth sign. You may be the Earth sign. It may be the Earth sign that's speaking about you. Their world is turned upside down. They need to allow you. Right? What's this? Oh. You've leveled up and said checkmate. Somebody don't like that. Their world is all topsy-turvy. What's on the base of the deck? And it's barren. And we already saw something about a childless couple. This was with the energy of the 4-1, darling dears. A childless marriage. A marriage that is barren. This is 2 cards, not 1. Look. When you, listen, when you broke up with this person or people, you leveled up and now you're saying checkmate. Love it. They don't like it. All right, that's their business. We're going to go through these cards. Get a fresh deck. I'm going to use the vice versa tarot deck. It's got images on both sides, so you have to shuffle them in a different way. Let's wake up the deck first of all. What do we need to know about this Earth sign? And when you shuffle, you pull from the base of the deck. The Earth sign is about to win big, darling dears. Yes. But it also says whatever's coming toward you is a gift from God. You're going to have to keep it to yourself. It also speaks about Earth sign returning to health. This is in the reverse, but as I said, we don't read them in the reverse. There's images on both sides. This is 9 of Pentacles. There's an earth sign that is single and independent. This is about breaking generational curses, darling dears, creating a more stable foundation. You have loyal soul tribe coming towards you at a hot trot. Good golly and gosh, you're getting the green light. This could also speak about somebody getting a new home, car, career. But we also see an archway. Archways always speaks about new beginnings, new opportunities coming towards you. A path is being laid out for you, darling dears. This almost looks like the shape of an ankh, the breath of life. You're getting the second wind, darling dears, moving forward, chariot energy, having tapped into your inner warrior. It also speaks about someone is going to be meeting a partner on a trip. It could be a trip to the supermarket. It might even be a trip just to empty your dustbin. But this is going to be extremely what? Successful, darling dears. For others, you're going to be getting an invitation. I'm seeing you going to some kind of a meeting, some kind of a seminar, where you're going to be meeting a new partner. Their earth sign or your earth sign. What's these false allegations against the big cat empress of everything? Or emperor? What's about these false allegations? Let's give it another shifty. They're talking about you because you know your worth and added tax. You may even, like I said, you may even be co-parenting with somebody. You've got progeny, darling dears. When we shuffle, we pull from the bottom. We've got the what? The Queen of Swords, darling dears. Yeah, love it. Queen of Swords speaks about you being highly intelligent. It also speaks about, when we see women here, that speaks about a lot of gossip, darling dears. A lot of gossip is being bandied around. Yeah, somebody wants you to be burdened with the things they said. But listen, you are living rent-free in their mind. This is why they're bringing it in. You see the bird coming in? It's about you, what? Listening to your higher self. Don't get caught up. Whoever is the Muslims of slander that brings you the what? The take, you know who next to cut off out of your life. Let them talk. They can't do you a damn thing. They can't. All they're doing is creating more karma for themselves. Right. What's this? Whose world's turned upside down? Good golly and gosh. This person, hey, them have got through it. Even look, even their ancestors, Wayshaw and spiritual guides, and what? They're turning their back so they can have a cocktail. I'm seeing Venus as well as, this looks like earth energy. No, I'm seeing Mercury energy, excusez-moi, Mercury. And this looks like fire. But it's between fire. Is that the sign for Jupiter? No, that's not the sign for Jupiter. I don't know what this sign is. Do you know it? Please put it in the comments. I've not seen this. A triangle with a cross at the bottom. I've never seen that symbol before. I don't know what it is. But somebody's world is turned upside down. Let's put the card where it is. The Temperance on its face, darling dears. This is so bad lucky. This is someone who doesn't know how to manage their time, their money. This is someone who has not learned any lessons from anything. This is why their world is turned upside down. This looks like someone who is a projector. They like to project their energies and they're not taking any responsibility for anything that they've done. Well, what was done in the dark, darling dear, is about to come to light. This is the Two of Cups on its face, darling dears. A toxic situation. You want it to be a joining. But listen, this is Fool's Gold. 9 of Cups on its face. Somebody's world is turned upside down because they're in a situation where they're not being emotionally fulfilled. This goes to 11, then goes down to the 1 of Cups. Listen, there definitely is a romance. And there may even be a baby involved. Yeah, well, if there's a baby, this baby better hit the ground running. There's no money there. It's not a secure environment. Oh, somebody's having a baby to try and save a situation. And whoever they're having a baby for, they feel as though their world is turned upside down. Upside down. This is the Death card, darling dears. They want transformation. They're looking for a new beginning. They would like to be successful, or they're watching your success. They're watching you get the 11-11 fade while their whole life is a crisis. Oh, wow. Leveled up and you said checkmate. Hey, hey. Yeah. All in the face of skullduggery. Look at you, Phoenix rising. This is the Page of Wands. Yeah. This is unexpected. They thought that when you turned your back or you cut them off or you told them to get lost, I'm not casting my pearls before any more swines. Whoever you told to go away, right, go forth and multiply. You are the Phoenix Rising, Queen of Wands. You know who this person is. This is you planning, plotting and strategizing your new beginning. And that's the truth, Ruth, Ace of Swords. You're leveling up on someone. Someone who's can't get over a breakup with you. Why did I pick this up? This is the what? The Knight of Swords. This is about a breakup. When we see the Knight of Swords in the upright, listen, nothing's a coincidence in my readings. Knight of Swords speaks about getting over the heartbreak from the breakup. Yeah. Look at this. All of this is stuck on there. What does this say? Forgive and keep it pushing. Not for all the tea in China. Listen, it came off for a reason, darling dears. You don't want to be involved with these low-hanging fruit, right? Look. This is the Four of Pentacles. In the upright, darling dears, this is about you controlling your environment as well as keeping your own counsel. You was dealing with somebody who was controlling. The situation was barren of what? True affection. Base of the deck. Happy days are here again. We're going to hear about a pregnancy, darling dears. Queen of Wands could also represent my mistress card. There's a mistress trying to get pregnant at this moment in time, trying to make a new beginning with someone who's already turned their back on them. They feel that this mistress is now beneath them. Oh, it's no more happy days. Oh, happy days. Nope. King of Pentacles. This is about you taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, and it also represents a future partner or husband. Oh, this person could have been a partner or husband to you. Yeah. They gave you a lot of what? A lot of wounds, darling dears. Cut you many times to the white meat. Well, their mistress is now pregnant. Yes, and their heart is broken. They don't love it, darling dears. They don't love it. This person is sitting trying to think of a way to get out. But look, the pregnancy is going to keep them stuck. Yes, trying to run away from what they created. Knight of Wands. This is a what? A philanderer. Wherever they lay their hat is their home. Best off out of it, darling dears. Oh, happy days for you, but not for them. Release that burden. This person watched you go through so many things that they created. They was possibly like one of those people, like what Tyler Perry suggested. Just get someone to pay the light bill. And I just saw a video on YouTube where the one bill the man had to pay was the light bill. They came home to darkness, darling dears. They didn't even have the electricity to cook a meal for their own child. But yet, he had on brand new Yeezys. Yeah. And everybody's in the dark. But this person looking fresh. Listen, laugh now. Laugh now and cry later. 32 on the clock. That goes to what? 5-5. 5-5 is about letting a situation go. Let it go. Let it be a TKO. I'm going to use the wisdom of the Oracle Chakra to get some more messages. Yeah, perception. Change your perception about a situation and the situation will change. Because you've transformed, darling dears. If you want to transform, change how you see a situation. Look at it in a third party. Get the bigger picture. What's this? Listen to your instinct, darling dears. Listen to your intuition. Because you're about to what? Discover something big. This is about the evolution. And as I said, a raising of your what? Spiritual pay grade. Love it. I don't hate it. Let's get the Romance Oracle cards. Haven't used them in a while. What's this? Right? Express your love and religious factors. Somebody's going to come at you, darling dears. They're going to pretend that they're on the same page. You may be spiritual or religious, right? But you better pay attention to the red flags. Read between the lines. Read between the lines. Remember I told you that. We already had the energy of evaluate everything. And we also had the energy of the what? The communication. Number 4 on the dice, remember? Yeah. Somebody's going to try and communicate with you, darling dears. I also said to you, something or someone new is coming into your life which is going to have a profound effect in your thinking. Make sure you pay attention to the red flag, blood, the red flags. Right, we're going to finish up this read. We're going to use the Calm Club. And then we're out of here. So get great. Final messages. There's been so many messages. give it a quick shufty and wake up the deck. Final messages. Thank you. Mushroom, you're manifesting, darling dears. This is about you keeping that wild side, because you're about to walk on the wild side. Yeah, with your 5D mind. Someone may be even taking those shrooms, those magic mushrooms, right? And the health check, we already saw somebody's about to have a return to health. And it also speaks about spells and temptation, darling dear. Be careful of whom you eat around. And be careful if you are taking these mushrooms, who you take them around, darling dear. Because not everybody that presents as a friend is a friend, right? This is your new life. We've got air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe something to do with the lungs. Maybe you're smoking too much. Maybe you're cutting out. You're smoking, but it's a change. I told you, it's a return to health. And somebody's going to get some form of psychic downloads if they are actually using these mushrooms? Yes, 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 yes. It says capacity expansion, right? And be in what? Anticipation for this new beginning for you. I heard something about a transplant. Okay then. All right. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, my Patreon, or my TikToks where I also upload videos. And this is an announcement. I'm about to change my Patreon. I'm going to be closing it down and only be reopening it with things about astrology, numerology, and I might even put some tarot tips there for those that are budding tarot readers, darling dears, or if you're reading for yourself. It's nice to know what's going on. And on that note, I drops me mic. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.